Staying in the AFC East again, we have the Dolphins facing off against the Bears. Bears, newly added depth with Chase Claypool. Dolphins, 5-3. Looks like they gained some momentum offensively last game. And they go to Soldier Field, take on the Bears. Justin Fields, the last 4 games, QBR of over 100, 475 all-purpose yards, talking 7 touchdowns to 1 interception. Are we seeing the resurgence of Justin Fields? Is Justin Fields going to become that guy? We don't know.
Yeah, I think they're creating better game plans for him. It was one thing against the Patriots on Monday Night Football to embarrass Bill Belichick at home like that, especially in New England on primetime. Patriots usually lock it down. But then you do it against a really good Cowboys defense in Dallas. Well, you got blown out by 20 points. I get that. But you'd been struggling to break 20 all year, and then you got 29. Your offense looked explosive. You had a few turnovers that swung the game around. So as you continue to get better, I do think Justin Fields is going to improve, especially with the addition of Chase Claypool. I just don't think that's enough right now to beat this Miami team. This Miami team's really good, and I'm not just going to disrespect them by saying the Bears could beat them, because I think it'll be competitive, but Tyreek Hill and Mike McDaniels as the head coach with Tua and Jalen Waddle is just too much to deal with right now, especially when you just added Bradley Chubb on defense. And it's like scheming a defender is a lot easier than scheming a new wide receiver. Because like scheming Bradley Chubb, go get the quarterback. Because we'll scheme you into some blitzes. Here's some packages. I feel like the defense is a lot easier to pick up, where with Chase Claypool, who could have made a difference in this game in a few weeks, it's like you have to get your entire rhythm with the offensive line. You have to get your chemistry with Justin Fields while learning an entirely new playbook. So I have the Dolphins right now just because it's still difficult to integrate a new receiver.
Plus, the Dolphins are just a much better team all around.
Yeah.
Better weapons. Run game, they just got Jeff Wilson, which I think will be a nice addition to their run game, which has been a bit of a struggle for them. And then their defense, like you mentioned, they got Bradley Chubb, but a bunch of other dudes on that defense that can contain the Bears.
Yeah.
Is basically for the key to the Dolphins, if they can stop the run, which easier said than done against this Bears team, then they're going to have no problem taking care of business against them. I have the Dolphins putting up points because the Bears lost 2 key players on defense.
The two best,
yeah. I have them winning 38-24.
Yeah, I think that's a good score. And one thing, even though they are in Chicago, they were just in Detroit. So it's really not that far of a flight. So there's not really too much travel to worry about in this game with them traveling on the road. So you just go from Detroit to Chicago. You can make that drive in an hour.
Yeah.
So that's not really a big deal with them being on the road because they'll be in a similar environment.